folks, it's Sarah with Obadiah's, and today I want to talk to you guys about the Milly Wood Cookstove by Nordica. Why would you want to purchase the Milly? Nordica has many different cook stoves that we import from Italy. They're all beautiful and they're all unique in their own way, so why choose the Milly over some other models? Right here I actually have another Nordica model, and basically we're comparing the largest of the Nordicas right here, which is the Milly, next to the absolute smallest. This is going to be the Rosetta model. Now this Rosetta model is not currently UL listed, so if you are looking for that UL listing to meet your homeowner's insurance, then this small little Rosetta is not going to be the one for you. Keep that in mind. The Milly is going to be UL listed. We actually only have a handful of models of Nordica that are not UL listed right now. That's going to be the Rosetta, the Suprema, and the Mammy. Also, if you guys are familiar with the America model, that is also not UL listed, but it's no longer actively being produced at this time either. So basically, we just have the three Nordica models right now that are not UL or ULC listed for homeowners insurance. If you're not clear on what that is, I have other videos explaining that topic, so feel free to check that out on our channel. Right now, I just want to give you guys some main selling points on the Milly versus the other models. So this is going to be a center flue. This can be a huge selling point for some people that really need to have this center flue option, whether that's like how it needs to align because you already have a hole in your chimney, or if it just throws your eye off to see the chimney pipe on the side, like the Rosetta model. So this is the only UL listed model by Nordica that's going to have that center flue. What else is unique about the Milly? It is the only Nordica model on legs here like this. So drop that in the comments as well. Here's a Nordica on the pedestal base, which is basically how almost all the Nordicas are, except for the Milly. And then here's the Milly on the legs. It's kind of hit or miss, and it seems to vary by the year, but I'm really curious for you guys to drop what you favor in the comments. Do you prefer legs, or do you prefer the stoves on the pedestal base? These legs are nice because they have nice little curvature to them, and it adds a lot for decoration. The Milly's also kind of cool too because these tiles can be switched out. I mean, technically, these tiles can be switched out on the side of the pedestal models as well, but it's a little bit trickier because the cooktop has to come off, so it takes a little bit more time to do that. These guys, these panels pull off. They might be pop riveted on though, so you need a special tool for pop riveting. But if you have that tool, then the Milly is really cool because this is available in red or white. So if you wanted to have the white tiles as a backup, or maybe you remodel your house and your color changes, or you like to change it with the seasons, that's a really cool option to have as well on the Milly. One other reason to choose the Milly over the other Nordica stoves is if you want that warming oven. The Milly is going to be the only Nordica stove that offers that nice warming oven. Whether you want that warming oven because you're cooking for a large family and you want to keep that food warm, or if you just prefer that traditional styling of the backsplash in the warming oven, that's a reason as well. Or the backsplash itself is another reason. Some people say, well, I cook a lot of bacon, things like that. I don't want that splashing up against my wall. Then you want to have that backsplash with the warming oven. Then the Milly is going to be the choice for you in the Nordica line. Why choose a Nordica? Nordicas are beautiful stoves that are imported from Italy. Of course, Italians have the standard for quality and for style, which is absolutely proven to be true with the Nordica stoves. Now, few perks to what they are and why you would want one. These are going to be primarily cast iron stoves, which are beneficial in multiple ways. Some people really prefer to cook on cast iron because it produces a more even heat. Some people prefer to heat with cast iron because it retains heat longer. Some people just prefer the traditional looks of cast iron because, of course, it's absolutely classic and beautiful. Why wouldn't you want a cast iron stove? If you are putting this in a weekend cabin, a hunting cabin, someplace you don't live, you don't really want to go with a cast iron stove. Why? Because cast iron has to be heated up slowly. So if this is a hunting cabin, you want to get there, you want to get like a roaring hot fire going and get the place warmed up as quick as possible. Cast iron is a no-go. If you do that with your cast iron stove, you run the risk of cracking the stove, okay? That's what happens when you go from an extremely cold to a hot temperature. This stove needs to be warmed up slowly. You'll see that when I do my first burn video, and I have a lot of first burn videos on the Nordica stoves and other stoves as well where I explain how to do that. Now if this is a house you live in and your house is staying a consistent temperature that's above freezing, you're not going to have this problem if your stove goes out for a day or two where you have to worry about it. This is more, again, for people who don't live there all the time. Another reason you might want a Nordica stove is because the baking oven gets really hot. So if you like doing pizzas and artesian breads, then that is another great reason to purchase a Nordica. I really hope that you guys found this product overview helpful. If you like my videos, give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button in the corner of the channel. Thanks for watching. God bless. Have a wonderful day.